3 people already. Who is going first? Elevator pitch, 1 minute. No, your voice is great. Go straight ahead. I believe in you.
Okay, if you operate 2 bank accounts, please raise up your hand. 2 bank accounts. If you don't own an ATM, raise up your hand. If you have never queued at an ATM, raise up your hand. If you have never queued at an ATM, raise up your hand. So my idea is, it's an idea. Yes, it's an idea. So I was like, actually, it just came to when he came to say we should start, I was like, let me pitch this stuff. So the idea is a customized ATM. You can have 4 bank accounts, as much as you want, on one ATM. And the idea is very large. It's very futuristic, I would say. But let's start from here. So you have a customized ATM. It has the ability to have multiple accounts on one ATM. Also, the difference between it and normal ATM is the level of security. First of all, at the point of registration, your ATM is synced with your fingerprint. So when you want to withdraw, if it's not you holding the ATM at the point to which you are in contact with the ATM, we will call you from the customer care and tell you, if you don't pick the call, within 1 minute, we're going to block that ATM at that particular point. But after you call us, we're going to unblock it. It's as simple as that. So the idea is having multiple, you can operate multiple accounts on one particular ATM.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. So my name is Sean May Joseph. I'm a co-founder of JobFit, and I operate in the education industry. The problem that we're trying to solve here is the problem of creating developers, making a developer. Anybody in here, founders, co-founders, executives, will tell you how difficult it is to find developers. That's one problem Nigeria has, entrepreneurs have all over Nigeria, especially in the technology industry. So our solution here is to make it affordable, mass produce the training, make it affordable to pretty much everyone in Nigeria. Let's create developers everywhere, all across Nigeria. So when we started, we bootstrapped with $75,000, and we've been operating since January of this year. And so far, we're about break even now, and we're looking for an extra $75K to kind of scale our business. Thank you.
The total
Really excited. The first panel about this ideas. I'm really excited about your data idea.
Okay. Okay. I like the ideas. Nice idea, futuristic. All your accounts in one card. And you can put that in. We need a lot of regulation. You need a lot of institutions. Keep dreaming it. Something very, very possible. We have the BVN, and so why not? Why is it not possible? Which has already linked everybody all together. So it's something that maybe if rather than you sit within, you also look at people who are close to the industry. and find a way to route and say, why can't we just pull this off? And who knows, you can get yourself a job, an equity, or a small thing within that space. So nice thumb ups. For your own idea, talked about building a developer. Well, it's good. Andela is doing such already. But Andela, I call them, they're the champion startup. They're not building developers for us because it's a bit expensive to hire an Andela's developer. Yeah, like $5,000 so per month. I don't know how many of us will break even in that point. But but Sheriff is also building the same idea, something like similar like that with Switch Innovation Express. Interesting. I'm one of the small investors in it. So good. If you're going to take it beyond Lagos to create another ecosystem somewhere else, it's fine. If you think it's better to partner with them and strengthen what they're doing, it's good. If you want to go all alone, it's still good. Something you need to also be very, very certain is quality, and work ethic. I struggle a lot with that with developers. So not just teach them how to code, teach them how to be proper workers and proper employees. It's very, very important. I always say sometimes developers act like bricklayers. I'm sorry to bricklayers, but it's always very hard. And your idea about data, perfect. I like it too. I think it's something I can talk to you later about it. Thank you so much.
Want to take more comments? Sharif, you have something to say?
So I don't know what to brand the product, but it looks amazing. I think currently there's a service that allows you link to multiple accounts at the moment. I think Flutter has a platform, an API that you can connect to. So it's possible for you to actually have a prototype in the next 30 days if you are really passionate about it. So you just connect to the API and then find a way to manufacture chip and pin. But when you're building a solution, people. I think it's massive. If I have data about people in rural area and you are willing to buy it, I'll sell it to you. So it's really awesome. So you just need to get to the market as fast as possible, and then have API that people can connect to and be able to retrieve it. So show me. I think we met a few days ago. It's awesome. I think there are a lot of people that are seeing the opportunities that we're seeing. So there's. I think we shared some ideas. The last time we met. The market is there, right? My most important purpose is for every businesses that have ideas to build. Let the founder do their bits and let competent people do the rest. For as many people that is passionate about solving this problem, we should do it, because if a Nigerian developer is going outside of this country, people should see them as who they are, a professional, not a bad Nigerian. For anybody that is trading in this market, you are MVP. I think it's an awesome thing. So your $75,000, you need to be accountable. How far has it gotten you? How many people have you deployed and trained? Because if you are able to quantify that, it becomes easier to raise more. So it's applicable to all businesses. Whatever resource you got, what have you done with it? The next one you're going to get, what will you do with it? And that helps a lot. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. Udoka, you want to have a spin of these ideas? Okay.
Okay, I'm not all techie. Your ideas are valid, they are good, and I hope that you get the funding that you need, the attention that you need from here and any other place. And when you get the resources, you manage it and execute your ideas.
Thank you so much. Let's put our hands together for these ideas. I mean, these are great ideas. Keep the conversation on with these people that have shown interest. But for me, I'm really particularly concerned about the data idea, because it's a problem in this country. And why I was excited about the data idea is because about that cartel, because Nelson is in Nigeria. And I know Nelson is big when it comes to television and radio data in America, but Nelson is not playing in that space in Nigeria. So what is happening? I mean, what Nelson is just doing here is consumer behavior and things like that data. But they're big on television, and Nelson is not playing in that space in Nigeria. So that's a big question. And two, for me, is where do you even get the data from? Where do you get the correct data from? National population census cannot tell us the number of people we have in this country. We keep saying over 22 million in Lagos. Some will say 25 million. No precise number. A national population. So I was thinking of, and this is something I'm selling to you guys because it's an elevator pitch. So I'm selling an idea to you guys. It's a model, and I learned it in India. It's the unique identification system. It's called the Aadhaar system in India. So if we can have something like that long term, that everybody's registered, that on a platform where all you just need to be an Indian citizen is a barcode, and that barcode has access to your finances, everything. In fact, with that Aadhaar system, you don't even need to carry a passport in India, because just with that barcode, you're registered. All your details, your bank details, everything. And if government is going to give you subvention, it's there on that code. So I think if we can have something like this, if developers can work on something like this, but I know there's an infrastructure of government, there's the bureaucracy, like the guy that was talking about the fintech idea. I'm like, it's possible. I had an idea I messed around with in the fintech, but they were telling me to give me access gateway, I needed to pay $100 million. That's what they were telling me. In fact, and that's why it's only 5 people that is in that system in Nigeria. InterSwitch, what is InterSwitch, System Specs, eTransact, and 1 or 2 or 3 other companies. Only 5 people in that space. And you have a down payment of over 100 million for a startup, So government has not liberalized that system. So when you get to that hurdle, you clear it out yourself. But it's